Nostalgia. We all love it, don't we? Thinking back to the good old days when life was simpler. No responsibilities, no deadlines, no real consequences, just freedom to play, laugh, and dream. It feels comforting just thinking about it, don't it? But here's the sad truth about nostalgia. It's not just about missing the past. It's about avoiding the present. People really don't miss the past. They miss the version of themselves that didn't have to grow up. And let's be real, most people don't actually want to grow. They say they do, but deep down, they're terrified of what growth really means. Because growth is uncomfortable. It forces you to actually care. Care about your goals, care about your choices, care about your future. And for most people, that's pretty scary. Let's be honest, nostalgia isn't just a trip down memory lane. It's a way to escape reality. People scroll through old photos to avoid the present. They replay old music to relive moments when they felt alive. They reminisce about simpler times because today feels quote unquote hard. But here's what's really happening. They're not in love with the past. They're really afraid of the future. Think about it. The past feels comforting because it doesn't require anything from you. Back then, you didn't have to make decisions. You didn't have to take risk. You didn't have to care about the future. But now that you got responsibilities, you've got choices to make. And those choices come with discomfort. Like the quote says, opportunities are often disguised as hard work. That's why so few people take them. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I used to fall into this trap too. It was days when I'd sit for hours looking at old pictures, replaying old memories in my head thinking, wow, life was so much easier back then. And for a while, I had to actually convince myself that those were the best days of my life. But then I had to realize, nostalgia is nothing but a big liar. It makes you think the best days are behind you when they're actually waiting for you ahead. I wasn't reminiscing because life was better back then. I was really avoiding the fact that I wasn't happy with where I was right now. And that's honestly where most people get stuck. The life they say they want, the success, the fulfillment, the purpose, it's all on the other side of discomfort. But instead of stepping up, they retreat. They cling to the past because it gives them a feeling of safety. But here's the truth. Your new life will cost you your old one. Now here's the reality that most people don't want to face. That new job you want, it comes with pressure. That dream you're chasing, it comes with failure. That better version of yourself is going to come with some sacrifices. Now, everybody wants change until they realize it actually requires change. Most people will do anything to avoid discomfort. They'll stay stuck in their comfort zone. They'll replay their favorite memories on a loop. They'll do anything except face what's right in front of them. An opportunity to grow. So, how do you break this cycle of staying in the past, of clinging on to nostalgia? I'm gonna give y'all 3 steps or 3 things that you can do today to stop living in the past and start growing into your future self. Number 1, acknowledge the discomfort. Remember, discomfort is the price of admission to a meaningful life. Growth will never feel easy, but recognize that discomfort is a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Number 2, romanticizing the past. The past is a place to learn from, not a place to live in. The past wasn't perfect. It just usually feels that way because you weren't responsible for your future back then. Now, number 3, take one uncomfortable step today. Small steps forward are better than standing still. Whether it's applying for that new job, starting that project, or having that difficult conversation, do one thing today that pushes you forward. Now here's the truth. Nostalgia will always call you back, but your future is waiting for you to step up. It's okay to remember the past, but don't live there. The best version of you isn't waiting in the childhood memory. It's waiting for you to grow into it. Like the quote says, your comfort zone is where your dreams go to die. And to be 100% honest with y'all, most people will never take that step. But you're different. You're here because you know it's time to step up. You know it's time to grow. So let's make a promise today. No more living in the past. No more running from responsibility. Because in the end, the future belongs only to those that are brave enough to let go of the past. And something I want y'all to remember. The past is a chapter. The future is the rest of your story. So you need to go ahead and start writing today.